Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Skullgirls Get Gr8. Every Saturday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, etc., etc. This is the audio test. We will be starting soon. Please let me know if any of the commentators this week are a little too loud or a little too quiet. We want all of us to be about equally as loud, and the game should be just barely audible. If there are any recommendations that you would like to provide, please feel free to do so. We want the stream to be just perfect for you. Hey there, SNES. Good to see you, Dr. Doc. Fox, stopping by. Good to see you. Hey there, Jane. Oh, it's Jaina. Yo, thank you so much, Jaina, for subscribing to the stream. As a reminder, we are a non-profit stream. All that money goes straight towards increasing and funding the prize pool for the prize pool tournament, which is at the 4th week of the month. That means all your money goes straight back to the Skullgirls players that you wish to support. Thank you so very much for supporting the SGC. I will go AFK once again, because I do have to still make the matchups. We are running significantly more behind than usual. I sincerely apologize. I'll be right back. Until the... let me try that again. Until then, if you guys would like to fight each other, go ahead and hop into the lobby. I have made the stream lobby link public, so you guys can go ahead and find that link and join it. Go ahead and fight each other, and if anyone who's watching the fight has the opportunity to do so, please let me know if the audio comes out a little whack. Thanks. Appears Skullgirls has crashed. I heard the audio disappear in the background. Well then. Well, this is goofy. I'll provide the new links in just a moment. Give me one moment. This is it's a good start, you know? Get the kinks out of the way first. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the new lobby link. I know where it is, which I don't. Yes, I do. New lobby link is out. Have I muted myself? No, I am unmuted. Try that one more time. It crashed again. What's happening? That's not a good sign. How is that possible? Are you guys able to get into a game? Alright, I'm gonna leave Skullgirls open, just so we have some background music. But I want anyone who has Skullgirls open to try and get into an online game, like into an online lobby, and see if it crashes for them. I want to see if there's like some bigger issue out there right now with Steam or something. This isn't the first time this has happened. About maybe 7-8 months ago, something similar to this happened, where no matter what we did, every single time we got into a lobby, Skullgirls would crash. And that was indeed confirmed a Steam issue. So, see if you guys can mess around. Because otherwise this is going to be a really strange stream. I'll be back. Keep me posted in chat. Alright, we seem to be getting a little bit of feedback that it is working. I'm gonna make a public lobby. Please hope that no one takes advantage of that. And let's see if we can get the stream going smoothly from there. Because that is weird. Oh, I mean, hold on a second. Let me just... I'm on keyboard, so I can't even play this. Well, actually, no, I have my fight stick, so I can try and fight and see what happens. Oh! Oh, that didn't look good. Is it on my end? How? What did I do? I may need to restart Steam. Also, what the hell is wrong with my fight stick? Do-do-do-do. If anyone on stream wants to snipe me. Oh, okay, I'm in a game. Hold on a second. If the game successfully loads, then we'll try making a lobby one more time. I don't know what's going on. Looking good. Looking cool, Joker. Okay, so after this match, I'm gonna try making a lobby and I'm gonna try one more time. That was not the smoothest match I've played on Quick Match, but that's okay. Try this one more time. That was wild. Let's try again. Alright guys, go ahead and try and get into the lobby and see if you can, you know, see if we can do this.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
Took you forever.
What?
Took you forever.
Oh, I haven't even started the stream yet.
Took you forever.
That's a dirty lie.
Yeah, I will admit, I've done cleaner lies than that before.
We were looking at they released Deathwing for Heroes of the Storm. And that is such a the WoW like dragon.
WoW Cataclysm.
10-10 kill everybody?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
12-12 though.
Oh, is he 12-12?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, they released him in HOTS, and holy heck, that is such a strange character.
Well, what does he do?
Such a good job. He cares so little for anything. The enemies can't affect him with any CC. He always has a stupid amount of health and damage reduction. None of that works, but also none of his allies can do anything to him either. He ignores all of it.
He hates allies, so they can't heal him or make him immune or anything.
That's kind of cool, I guess.
Like he is literally like at like level 1, he is the equivalent to like a max leveled Arthas in terms of tankiness. and he does a shit ton of damage.
He's dope. He's got so much. I mean, I've not played the games, but according to Sam, he's got a ton of flavor.
Like, he's very accurate to like how he's portrayed in World of Warcraft. Like his ult is just him flying over and just shooting fire over, which is like one of the things he was known for, just like walking around the thing, you just get killed by Deathwing while he's flying over. Like, randomly. His whole fucking mount is that he just flies and just drops in, which happens a lot in the Cataclysm storyline, where he'll just appear for no reason.
That's well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
he's basically playing a single player game.
Yes.
He has a game.
He has an ability where he just roars after like a second and it fears everyone, not just enemies, including allies.
But he's also got like a global teleport kind of thing, so he's still really helpful.
That's kind of... Damn, why does he have a global teleport? Does he just fly?
Yeah, he just flies away. He just goes, and if he just does it in the middle of a fight, you can't see him or anything, so he just leaves.
Is he actually ginormous, like in the game?
He is huge.
I like that.
And
Hold on, I have a picture I took for Sam.
He's constantly unstoppable, so he is like no CC can affect him.
So that fort that he's standing next to is usually 3 times the size of a normal hero. That's heck a guy.
Oh, that
Ragnaros
is really
could
big.
turn into that fort, and like Ragnaros could just barely match him.
What?
What?
I can read. Crank, I have good news for you.
What?
We got SNESJW into Tekken.
I know.
She played with us last night.
Yeah, she was telling me she bought it, and
awesome.
then what's it called? I saw her inside the Discord, like inside Sam's Discord, and I was like, oh my god!
Yeah.
I didn't know
We all
Sophie was
played
here. This is
last
crazy.
night. It was awesome.
She didn't buy a phone. I thought Penny bought it.
What?
It was like 90% off. I had leftover money in my wallet.
Yeah, it's like $11 right now, so that's fine.
Go buy
Welcome to
Tekken, guys.
Skullgirls Go Buy Tekken.
Yeah, honestly. Actually, not honestly. Skullgirls is... Alright, so Tekken is a really good game that I will play for the rest of my life. Skullgirls is also a really good game that I'll play for the rest of my life. And it's one of those things where it's like, I will get bored of Skullgirls, quote-unquote, I'll go play other games, and then whenever I come back to Skullgirls, I'll just be like, why did I stop playing this?
Yeah, I'll have like SG phases, but
There's never
I've not really
true...
gotten
You're never
that Tekken
truly
phase.
done with the game. Like, I don't...
you
It's so
can't quit.
weird.
it's like a black hole of happiness.
Yeah. It's like, this is too much happiness. Let me go play something that pisses me off.
Crank is just holding like a doll of Squiggly and a doll of Fane and just like night kiss.
Wait, tell us
I think that's
who?
literally what Kenji says too when he goes
Doll
to
of
give quick match.
Squiggly and Fang.
Oh, Fang. Like, I don't even like Fang. He's just the character I'm using to learn basics.
Alright, then fine. Fucking Paul.
Okay, fine. That's a little better.
Yeah,
I Paul a
'cause you
little
seem to
bit
like
better.
Paul. So you do. No,
Squiggly-
Bob. You love Bob. I know you love Bob.
I do love.
Just say
Well, I
that
do
you-
love Bob. Zhao Yu is still
don't-
like the OG. Like, oh my god, this is my character.
But I don't think I want to see Bob like making out with Squiggly. I don't know why.
I don't think I
I
want
wanna push
anybody
that button.
making out with Squiggly, considering she's got like metal wires
Yeah.
keeping her mouth sealed shut.
That's
You play
fine.
Chloe and Sam hates it. That's perfect.
Yeah,
I sent her all the docs and stuff that I had, so she got mad resources.
Nice.
and
She went
then
fast with learning it too. It was cool.
I love Lucky
was-
Chloe. She's just so goofy. She's such a cheesy character. You can do all sorts of dumb stuff to cheese people.
Yeah.
That's how I beat Penny with. I beat you with Chloe. Or was it Kenji? I beat one of you two with Chloe, or maybe I beat both of you at least once because of like the stupid cheese like 4-string or what's it called? It's like a block string that's like I can mix up between low high and like where the high comes out on either hit 1, 2, 3, or I mean not 1 on 2, 3, or 4.
Oh, that's her scoot stance.
Yeah, sure. I don't know
Also-
anything. I don't know actually how to play her. I just do stupid cheese.
it was Kenji because he complained about it. That's how I remember.
Again, Kenji complains about everything. It's whether
Yep.
it's the tricky part
Yeah,
is figuring
he
out if
does.
he's complaining because it's good or complaining because it's bad.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where the fuck am I? Also, Kenji, where are you? It'd be kind of cool if you're in chat. You're always ghosting every now and then.
Isn't he like out of town?
Oh, that's right. He escaped. Just this time. Who's playing right now? I will tell you in just a moment. We have matchups kind of shoddily thrown together right now. 'Cause for some reason, I'm really unprepared. I don't really have a good excuse for being unprepared. I just am unprepared. Let's see. First up, we're going to go ahead and get Thok versus me. I'm going to go ahead and do the TCM lecture on Thok. Give the good old edumacations. So we're gonna do the standard, what I usually do. I'm gonna play a guy that throws projectiles at you, then I'm gonna try to do high-low mix-ups against you, then I'm gonna do low-throw mix-ups against you and see how well you can deal with any of those.
I just searched Skullgirls on my friends list.
Okay.
It didn't work.
What? How do you not have Skullgirls as your friend?
I know. Skullgirls hates me as much as I hate it.
They unadded you?
Yeah, they
Yeah, go back to MK or whatever.
It was the only thing that Skullgirls has ever played.
Damn. Damn. Throwing shots. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, let's see what you've learned, Thok. It's been a while since we've done one of these lecture things with you.
You might need a new chair.
We need a new
break
chair?
your chair?
I need a new chair.
Yeah, because I think it broke.
What'd you do?
Broke.
Okay, but what'd you do?
I leaned quite slightly.
Sam, I've told you about doing that.
No. You haven't.
Okay, good stuff.
Spectacular head.
Oh, what?
Well, we almost had D&D there.
Alright. You are getting better at getting in, you're getting better at staying in. I like the air dash usage. Good use of jumping hard kick to get in. I liked it. Yep. Oh, I thought you pressed forward. I thought you were gonna parry this thing like a golden god. Nice. That's fine.
Hey, this guy masked plenty on Wake Up.
Yeah.
Maybe Crank needs the lecture.
Oops. That's fine, I'll take it.
Oh, so Sandy Dandy Dino, you're not up yet, so you're not.
Yeah, you will be the second game.
Yeah. Wait.
Right? Sandy's the second game? Against Dr.
Yeah.
Doctor?
Yeah,
Sandy versus Doctor.
Yeah.
Doctor, yeah.
Okay. So, you did okay against the projectile person. You still need to be able to get in and stay in a little bit more. That means your big band pressure needed to work. The fact that you did grab on me on Wake Up was not the greatest idea, but it worked out because big band's grab is huge. And Peacock's Lenny is bigger, but normally, any normal Peacock would never do Lenny on Wake Up. I was expecting a low, which is why I did Lenny on Wake Up. To push you away, but whatever. That's fine too, I guess.
You get MDP though.
Nah.
Alright. The real mix-up is waking up LDP so they can't grab you.
Oh, that's right. It's grab invulnerable. That's really dumb.
Yeah.
That would be me being on the hardest read ever. But like,
And then you can cancel it into Lenny, so you still get the buff.
ah,
And too much damage.
okay. High, high, low, low, low.
Wait, we're doing 5, right?
Yeah.
Can I steal one of them and just you do neutral?
Yeah, sure.
Nope.
Yeah. Lots of lows. So, against Squiggly in particular, or anyone with a really, really good high-low mix-up, you want to push block. This will let you do all sorts of fun stuff like PBGC or Absolute Guard, but if you don't want to worry about those right now, that is totally fine, just push block to build space and then back off. Don't immediately try to turn things around by throwing out an attack, especially when you throw out A-Train and things like that. You're leaving yourself open to a lot of aggression, especially when you're doing moves with a lot of recovery. Throwing out A-Train after, like, in neutral is a really, really suicidal thing. You want to space things out, find a situation where you have the advantage, punish me if you can, because Big Band controls space really well. That's his benefit. The downside to him is he doesn't really get a turn until you literally give him one. So, if you're going to play Big Band, you got to be a lot more careful with that. With Eliza, it's a little bit different. With Eliza, it was like you have ways to get in on me to avoid the like jumping hard punch, or not jumping hard punch, forward hard punch and low standstill mix-up. But it still fundamentally starts with PBGC once you're, or not PBGC, just push block in general. Once you're in it, once you're in the pressure, you have to build space before you can get a turn again.
If you want a fun Eliza push block fact, tip, take. If you push block somebody, it puts them in perfect range for HDP. So if they keep pushing buttons, you get to whiff punish and get a combo. You don't even have to PBGC because they're just kind of there.
Knockdown.
Also, if you're gonna go in with IED pressure, Eliza's a lot. Oh, the Sharpie.
Well, they did it really slow because I waited for a bit in case they mashed on Wake 'em. They just didn't.
Yeah. If you're gonna start pressuring with Eliza, IAD hard punch is not what you want to use, unlike Philia, who kind of does want to use that sometimes, because Eliza is really, really slow, and if you actually hit them and they're not on the ground, then they just kind of fly away from you and you don't get anything. Eliza's best IAD buttons are jump light kick and jump light punch. Those are really, really good, because they're both fast, they both have good hitboxes.
So
doing stuff like jump light kick into jump heavy punch is a thing, but don't do raw jump heavy punch.
In terms of, all right, if you want to steal one, Penny, go ahead. So in terms of low throw stuff, what happened there is, so remember, you cannot tech a throw when you are down backing, and when you are standing, you can't deal with the lows, which is why it's a 50-50 mix-up that any character can do, and you have to very quickly learn for a way to deal with it. Big Band is one of the meanest characters that can do it, which is why I wanted to demonstrate that. I figured, like, if you can deal with the hardest version, they can probably deal with all of it. There's a few answers to that. Neutral hopping will let you avoid the low, like holding up, and if you hold up back, then you will get caught by the low because you'll go into pre-block. So you want to hold straight up. That's more of an intermediate thing, but it is something you can do. Another thing is when you can, instead of just trying to tech the throw, like standing, waiting for the throw, and then mash and grab, what you can do is, again, jump. If you jump, then you can't be thrown, because grounded throws only affect people that are grounded. And I am not, like, talking like a normal human being that's trying to teach right now. But basically, jump will avoid throws and lows. You could try to focus on getting better at teching. Remember that you cannot tech a throw if you're being counter hit. So if you are in the middle of pressing a button, or like you mispressed tech, or you pressed it way too early, then you will get grabbed for your efforts. Like, you will not be able to get anything out of that. Because you cannot tech a throw when you're in counter hit. You can't tech a throw when you're down backing, so that's also risky. But if you're not down backing, then when you block the move, you will not be able to push block. Another alternative is chicken blocking. If you think that instead of throwing, instead of going low, I'm going to go throw. Or if you think your up back will come out before my low does, like if I'm going for crouching medium kick, which I tried a few times, then you will be able to block it in the air, land, and then immediately punish me. That's called chicken block land canceling. On top of that, you don't have to worry about highs and lows in the air. So that's pretty convenient. So that's a lot of, like, me spewing knowledge on how defense works against grabs, but that's something you might want to focus on. Next up will be Penny. Penny's gonna try to play neutral.
Penny's gonna try to play neutral.
You don't know how to play neutral.
I have a butcher's assist. What's neutral?
Exactly. Not yet, Dino. Not yet. Once stock ready's up, it's gonna be 5 games. Is it? Did I not say 5 games? No, I did say 5 games. It's gonna be 5 games for every single player. Sandy Dandy, you will be up right after Thok's fourth and fifth games. Wow. 4th and 5th game.
And on an unrelated note, Sandy Dandy is an awesome name. I can like that.
I always have a good time just being like, Sandy Dandy Dinos. One fucking name.
I'm gonna try to not mix. It's gonna be
Luck.
hard.
Play with one hand, that'll help. You're only allowed to use standing light punch and
Wait, that button sucks.
standing light punch and the stick. That's it. Go. Or light punch and the stick. You can use the light punch button however you want. It's light punch button and the stick.
I'm running.
That's not neutral.
I'm doing neutral.
All right, there we go. There we go.
I want to see how they get in on me.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
So, a couple of movement options stock. Again, this is more of an intermediate thing, but you can block while dashing in this game. As soon as you start dashing, start holding backwards. If you hold down back, then it'll cancel your dash, but if you hold standing back, then you're moving forward while dashing. That'll let you approach without being hit, because I saw multiple times you were trying to approach Penny, but you still weren't able to really, like, get in on her. He was just kind of able to press standing hard punch and then get a clean conversion because Butchers is dumb.
Pretty sure. The parry.
That's exciting. So, a thing you can do, now this is a little bit more complicated, but you can option select the parry. So if you tap forward just as you're parrying and then go into a DP motion, you'll get your DP because the buffer will allow the forward input for the DP motion. So you'll get beat extend if you do parry successfully. If you don't parry successfully, you're going to get hit, so who gives a fuck?
So you have to be careful using jump hard kick as a movement option. That's not something you want to be throwing out in neutral either, because that's really easy to whiff punish.
Yeah. Also, the only time you should be using heavy DP is if you're really concerned that a throw is going to come out. Light DP is way faster and safer. It's not safe still, but it's better. Better than nothing. And
yeah, in neutral, brass is not what you want to be using. You could use L-brass.
L-brass is the only brass that works on Parasol. Most of the characters you can also get away with M-brass at good spacing, but L-brass is the only one. Here.
Yeah. You can't do anything about L-brass.
And then after that, you have to stop. Unless you've conditioned your opponent that you're threatening like a DP or a M-brass after the L-brass, you have to stop pressing buttons because you've given up your turn at that point.
Yeah, so a lot of that neutral comes down to using your movement options and figuring out what buttons you can push when. The Eliza Parasol thing is kind of weird because all of Parasol's buttons are disjointed and all of Eliza buttons have god-awful hitboxes. But a lot of that comes down to maintaining pressure and getting in and starting a block string in the first place. So my best advice for that on Eliza is air dash into jump light punch. That thing's got such a big hitbox, and it immediately lets you start pressure if they block it. It's heckin' good. On band, you can do things like E-break, because a lot of people expect you to finish the brass because you're a big band. And everybody thinks that Big Band's going to finish the brass. Craig still does E-break into throw on me, and it still works, because I still think he's going to finish it.
It's conditioning, because then I'll finish like 1 out of 4 of them, and you'll be like, damn it!
It's like 1 out of 10, and I still get hit every time. But yeah, E-break's heckin' good. You don't want to be using jump hard kick as a movement option, because even though that tech makes it seem safe, because you're like on the ground and then teching, you can actually land cancel it and then punish it, so it's not safe. Yeah. Definitely don't want to be throwing out brasses or beat extends or...
Also, normally when you tech, it's like, oh wow, I'm at 0, I can immediately stop blocking, but you're technically pseudo-minus because your opponent gets to start up first. After you're done teching, your opponent gets to press a button and they know where you're going to land too, because it's like super readable when which direction you're attacking. So they get to start immediately applying pressure. And if you're stuck blocking a single attack, you're already at a huge disadvantage, at least in Skullgirls.
Yeah, blocking hacking sucks. But do it. Anyway. It's good. It's not. Do it.
Yeah. Honestly, your safest approach option with band is, like, this is weird to say, but it's like your safest and smartest approach option is jumping light kick, but you will never use it. Unless you're already applying pressure and you have an assist to back you up, you will never use it. But it's like the only way band can approach. Other than that, you just want to outspace your opponent.
I still think sweep into L-brass is heckin' underrated. That's heckin' the big button, and it's
It doesn't let you convert. Use crouching hard
No,
punch
but
instead.
you still free damage.
Crouching hard punch is less disjointed, but it does low crush, which is kind of cool. Sometimes. Depends how big your shoe is. Like, I don't think it low crushes Eliza.
Probably. She got
No, it does! Because the tiny cat that comes out with crouching light kick, has a hitbox on the head, and only the head of the cat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I checked that out one time. That was funny.
I was gonna say Eliza's known for her big shoes.
Yeah. Alright, Sam.
Yeah?
I want you to fight Thok. Go all out.
No. Okay, sure.
Like normal.
Actually, wait, no, you're EU. I lied. I take that back.
No,
Never
I'm
mind.
doing it.
I
No,
can play
it's too
Sam's
late.
team.
No, it's too late. I'm doing it.
Of course, you can play Sam's team.
You've invoked me, so you have.
Should I play Sam's team?
No, I'll just let Sam go.
Alright.
I
I know
Break
how
the
to
same
A-Train
distance
plus
for all
assist.
versions for Brass and Train. Yes. Well, sort of. Okay, so the break itself, yes. The momentum you have from your move, not so much, because A-Train moves really, really far. So if you use A-Train to try and approach, it will be a lot faster. So if you're breaking instantly, then yes, you will go the same distance with all of them. However, not recommended. Just like use A-Train and then like break with punch.
In other news, I have a bag of Dark Side Skittles.
Dark side skills?
Yeah, it's for the edgy rainbow.
Like Sasuke's Eclipse or something? Like, I don't know.
It's literally called Dark Side Skittles.
That's pretty weird.
And it's just like the normal flavors, except with dark in front of them.
Alright. So this lesson is on dealing with Light George, because Light George can eat a dick.
And Sam could totally like change his name and Steam account, and I'd still know it's him playing.
Sam only has like 2
Well.
tricks.
Who else does grab plus Light George? The Light George hits, so he grabs again. That's what I'm talking about.
It's the tech. Sam, you already used Light Punch.
Also, there's a green burst. Whoa! Yeah, you gotta watch for that. So when you have him in the corner like that, that's when you can really abuse him just pushing the peacock button on cooldown. So you can beat up both characters. I don't know if you know a double snap, but...
Another upper intermediate kind of thing. Alright, so actually, you know what? Forget the upper intermediate thing. You demonstrated exactly what we've been trying to tell you. You're giving up your turn way too easily when you just kind of throw out those brasses and A-trains like that. Like, I understand you want to try and get a big punish on your opponent, but the fact that your opponent gave up their turn, like you blocked the whatever band was doing, push blocked it, and then dealt with the George. Now it is your turn. You're allowed to go off. Use crouching leg kick. Call your assist. Like, play safe and smart and keep your turn. You don't have to go immediately into like big number, big damage. Just throw out the giant brass and stuff. You don't have to do that. That being said, neutral is something that comes with years and years and years of experience. The main lessons you learned from Penny and Sam were neutral tied. If you focus on the first 3 stuff, just learning how to deal with projectiles, learning how to deal with high lows and low throws, that'll let you open up your opponent a lot more, and then start getting your full conversions off. Start doing full combos too. You haven't? I don't think you did a single full combo. Did you? I don't actually know.
Wait,
Probably
can I link the thing?
What?
Exclamation mark, B&B in the chat. B&B compendium is cited.
I think you did a full Eliza combo against my Peacock once. I'm not positive about that. That's probably the closest you got, but I highly recommend practicing your combo so you can do it 10 times in a row in both directions in the training lab. Please do it. You should also be practicing against every character, but like, I mean, I understand if you don't do that right away. Anytime, Thok. What were you saying, Penny?
That's one of those things that when you... Because there's like stages to learning a combo. Stage 1 is figuring out what the buttons are.
Mhm.
And then stage 2 is muscle memory so that you actually can do it in matches without freaking out.
Yeah.
And when you get to the muscle memory part, okay, so yeah, you're at the muscle memory part. When you get to the muscle memory part, the trick to get past that and get it consistent is to heck and do something else while you're labbing.
That is 100%
YouTube
true.
or something.
Yeah. Have your laptop on the side and like on the TV watch like a stream or something, and then just keep on trying to do your combo over and over again. Because I can see that you're saying you can get it in the lab, but can you get it 10 times in a row in both directions? That muscle memory just comes from repetitive nature, and also by taking away your focus from it. You can do that. Okay, interesting. In that case, you probably play the game more.
You want to be at the point where you're not thinking, I'm gonna do crouch light kick, crouch medium kick, stand hard punch into jump medium punch. You want to say, I'm going to do my B&B into this ender for resets. You just want to say, I'm doing that combo instead of
Yeah.
really having to think about it.
Your B&B should be so second nature that it literally feels like it's one button too. Like instead of thinking, oh, I'm gonna press standing light punch, it should be I'm about to do my B&B.
Dude, I still remember B&Bs from games I haven't played in like 3. I can do it. I'll do an MVCI Dante B&B right now. I don't even care. I don't even have that thing installed.
Yeah, I picked up Jam and within like 30 minutes I was able to do basic fundamental stuff I used to be able to do back when I played Guilty Gear. That was after like 2 years of me not touching Guilty. Like it basically just feels like remembering how to snap your fingers. You don't snap your fingers often probably, but when you figure it out once, it just kind of stays there.
It's like riding a bike, because when you fall off, your life bar hits 0 and it hurts.
What are you playing, dive kick?
Yes.
Damn.
There's the next one.
Next up, it's gonna be Sandy Dandy Dino versus their opponent Dr. Doc. PhD. I'm gonna grab
Which
a
is
drink.
also a top tier name. Do it.
Dr. Doc PhD is also a really, really fun name. I'm really happy that they started participating in these events because they were just kind of spectating for a while.
Yeah. Dive kick B&B. Dive kick is the one game I just couldn't. I don't like that game.
I feel like it's just because of your first impression. Because if you actually like neutral, dive kick is pure neutral. It's really good.
But it doesn't have disjointed buttons. I like neutral when I get to skip neutral, but still play neutral.
There are.
I know there's like a projectile
Sort of.
character.
Yeah, there's like a projectile. There's like sort of disjointed stuff, I think.
Yep, 5 games. There's like some guy with like stilts on that's disjointed.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, actually. You know what? That's a fucking killer idea right there. That's awesome.
I'm gonna email him.
Yeah.
Give me
Hello,
royalties.
hello, John Dive Kick. Could you please add a character with stilts?
Mr. Dive Kick, please.
Mr. Dive Kick.
I see a Robo. I'm excited. I see a Big Band. I'm less excited.
Again, I'll be right back. Sorry.
All right. Bayo Robo's fun.
Eh.
Oh, it's a Bayo Mirror, actually. Bayo Band is super solid. Alright, I already seen a lot of lag.
Yep. Good.
Okay, so, fun fact about Wolf Blitzer. This goes for why Sandy should probably not do it as much, and why Doctor should... Oh, okay. Remember to always punish with a heavy, kids. It does more damage. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Blitzer. The first 2 hits of Blitzer on block are not safe. If they go to the second hit of Blitzer, you can totally punish it. If they don't go in a diagonal direction with the 3rd Blitzer, you can punish it. If they go straight down, it's punishable. If they go straight back, it's punishable. If they go diagonal down, then you get to punish. Do you know the double snap? That's one way to get some damage. Ooh, grab on incoming. I'm noticing Sandy pushing a lot of buttons on Wake Up. Blitzer to HTP still gets... Yeah, it's because you suck. I don't mean it. Kind of.
No, Yo-Yo sucks. Man can't even
I'm seeing a lot of buttons from Sandy. So blocking in this game is not good. Blocking is... If you block too much in this game, you're going to die because the mix-ups in this game are ridiculous. But it's still your best option for defense. It's the only one that, like, if you get hit while you're blocking, it's not that big of a deal. If you get counter hit, you might just straight up lose a character.
What were we talking about?
Pushing buttons as defense versus blocking.
If we're gonna talk about like, what's it called, risk reward kind of stuff, you are so well off just down backing, because the only time you're gonna get hit down back is if they do a really slow overhead, which you can probably react to if you practice a lot, or if you get grabbed. If they grab you, then they're all gonna start at 50% scaling, which means it's not gonna do any damage, and they're gonna have to get like 2 more hit confirms on you anyway, minimum, to be able to kill you. Like even with the best team, they wouldn't be like 2 more hit confirms. Yeah, like overheads are very, very strong. There are a few moves that are very infamously known as instant overheads, but they are very rare. Ironically,
Yeah,
Bayo has instant overheads.
Got him. Actually, yeah, Bayo has them. Big Band has them.
Big Band does not have.
Instant JMK's and instant overhead.
Isn't that? I thought that was like 15 frame startup.
Nah, instant jump JMK is heckin' fast.
Damn.
Yeah, Bella has people's elbow if you're doing that instant.
It's slow. No, I've been able to react to that.
Yeah, that one's not the fastest. Ooh, with the raw tag. All right, so that's pretty risky. Nice.
Smart
okay,
snap.
really like
Okay.
the snap. Big fan of the snap. Good job having the game sense to snap the Bayo back in.
Okay, we got 2 strings. We got a conversion to the corner.
We talked about chicken block line canceling in the last game, right?
Yeah, we can talk about it again.
Okay. When Bayo jumps at you with jump hard punch, jump at him and block. Because that lets you actually punish jump hard. Okay. I wasn't sure which one was going to win there.
I mean, I don't know about the band neutral there, but like the game sense to DHC to get the kill and then also let Bayo heal in the background. That was pretty good. You didn't set up Oki on incoming or whatever, but like that's okay. I think Dr. Doc probably belongs in intermediate at this point if they can stop throwing out prices at neutral.
Maybe if they learn a BMB too, because I don't know if I've seen a BMB yet.
Bayo, there was a Bayo BNB into super into a DHC.
All right.
That was
That was-
straight.
That's so gross.
Doctor, when you're getting in on this.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, that's one way to do it. If that was on reaction, heckin' good job. But yeah, getting in on Robo's kind of a pain.
Block dashing is
if
one of the
he's-
best ways. It's just straight up block dashing is so good. Also, if you have band out, parrying is cool. Not the greatest way. It's still the hardest matchup probably in the game, but it's a thing. And also just throwing out H press is great.
Second hard. That's
What?
8-2. Parasol vs. Parasol's 8-2. Come on.
I thought it was 7-3.
Depends on the day.
Oh, okay.
But Robo's kind of a weird zoner because Peacock can kind of just throw out projectiles as much as she wants, really.
Peacock,
She's allowed to do whatever.
yeah, Peacock covers like waves of like the wall on the screen, right? Like it's like a wall that you have to figure out how to block and get through. Whereas Robo just covers horizontal lines.
Yeah, also, Robo is really, really bad on whiff with most of her lasers. So if you can get her to shoot a laser where you're not, like if you super jump over a beam, or if like she jumps and you just go forward, it's really easy to get in on her after that. So the biggest part about getting in on Robo is making them whiff and then hoping they don't run away because it's Robo. Nice. That was a combo, I think.
Yeah, it is a full BNB Dr. Doc did, and last time they also DHC to get the kill. That Bayo heal in the back, so the decision making's there. Dr. Duck was also the person that snapped, right? The Bayo back in?
Yeah.
Open. I like the chair toss covering the beam. I like
That's
the
a
block
bonus.
dash.
Sandy Dandy definitely wants to work on their BMBs.
You're also not
Especially-
you're trying to space out with jumping light punch instead of jumping medium punch. Honestly, you should just use jumping medium punch once they're in your face, because getting away from them is going to be near impossible unless you have level 3. So you might as well just kind of commit and start applying pressure since you have the advantage.
I'm also going to say, don't throw out Beam Super in neutral. I kind of get it if it's against, like, Chairless Bayo for the chip. But Beam Super is another one that's really, really bad on whiff. And even on block, it's kind of terrible.
It's bad on
Especially
startup. It's just bad. Unless it hits.
Yeah. Especially against someone like Band that can just kind of parry it if they're not doing anything.
Nice use of light
You
press.
definitely don't want to be zoning with Beam Super. Unless you're like throwing out the missiles and then canceling the missiles into Beam, but you probably don't have to worry about that yet.
Block, land cancel. You waited way too long to punish, because since you blocked that in the air, you land cancel and could have punished it. That's like just awareness stuff. I think Dr. Doc is definitely ready to move on to intermediate. I don't see why they're in beginner.
It'd put him in intermediate.
Yeah. I think Sandy Dandy just needs to be a little bit braver. I mean, I don't honestly know if they have a BNB. They haven't really gotten a clean hit confirm.
Looks like they've been trying to getting beams on accident a good chunk
okay.
of the time.
Like, just being a little bit more aggressive, using jumping medium punch, using your offense tools. You don't have to just run away and be defensive. Especially not with this team. Especially if you're running Bayo. Be in their face. Do shit.
But I'll also say that finishing your Robo BMB is mad important.
Oh god, yes.
Because Robo wants to be as far away from you as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So if you drop a combo, they're in your face, and that's scary.
There's also the fact that just like Robo does 1 damage, and if you finish a combo, you can do 2 damage. That's like doubling your damage. You might want to do that.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
2 is like almost double.
Double's a character, it's not a number.
I mean, double also almost does 2 damage.
Can't wait till they add infinity to the game. Then they'll finally have a number.
You actually get a combo off that 3rd Blitzer. There's a conversion there. You just have to pick up with Crouch Light. Nice. Nice.
I can dig it.
Remember, kids, to punish with a heavy button, but otherwise, good job punishing and snapping.
Yeah, all raw attacks can be punished with a heavy, I think, right? Is there any raw attack that cannot be punished with a heavy?
No, I think they all can. I think some of them are weird, like Valentine or Parasol, when they're like on the other side of the screen. But
yeah, I think bans depends on spacing a little bit. And if you teched the pain wheels, then I don't think you can heavy punish it.
No. So that's a hit grab.
No, it is not a hit grab. You can tech it.
It's like a techable hit grab, though, because it doesn't command grab.
That's true. You can also block it. That is a good point.
Yeah.
It's just a techable hit grab.
Is that the only techable hit grab? No, because Bella has the grab bag. That's techable.
Grab bag. Which one's grab bag?
The one where she's in the armpit in the hat and then comes back.
That's
down,
techable?
Like,
Yeah, it's techable.
What?
Yeah. People sometimes try to steal rounds with doing the grab bag reset, but it's totally not real.
It's not a hit grab, it's a command grab.
It's not a command grab. It's a hit grab. You can block it.
I've not seen anyone block it.
Oh, maybe you can't. No, Yo-Yo's right. Never mind. Sam, you're right.
Yeah.
It is a techable command grab, whereas Pain Wheels is a techable hit grab. Those
two are
unique.
still heckin' weird.
Yeah. I don't understand all of the things.
Yeah, they're definitely on purpose. How to counter Eliza instant jump hard punch? I can talk about that after this game, because I'll help these guys out first. Drop the combo, that's unfortunate. Second Blitzer is not safe. Probably also want to work on hit confirming. You can go to training room and set the AI to random guard, so that you're not getting hits and then throwing out command grab like that. Just knowing when you have the hit or not.
Yeah. Then each random high-low block is really, really convenient, because then you can practice like mixing up high-low and then getting hit confirm and doing all sorts of dumb stuff. It's nice. If you
In general,
need a tutorial
Skullgirls training room is probably the best training room in fighting games.
Yeah, there's still like 2 or 3 features that I wish it had that it doesn't have. That I don't remember from the top of my head, but I wrote it down somewhere.
So abuse it, because you're here for it.
Yeah. There's a reason Skullgirls players are so goddamn good. Is they have all the tools they need to be so goddamn good. Go to other fighting games, it is not that simple. Oh, wait. Did we get the standing hard punch or no?
No.
It didn't look like we did. Yeah.
I like the jump hard kick there. Jump hard kick's pretty heckin' good. It's not jump medium punch, but it's still pretty good.
Beam super neutral, you brave, crazy person. I think I saw you... Was that jump light punch, or was that a throw? I don't know. I saw some sort of
I think
start.
they were just up forwarding, I don't know.
Was they just up forwarding? It's possible.
I could be wrong.
Yeah. So Sandy Dandy, you honestly played pretty well. Dr. Duck, you belong in intermediate. And Dandy, I think you just need to be a little bit more consistent getting those hit confirms than going into a full combo. But when you build that consistency up, maybe in 1 or 2 more Get Gr8s, I think you're good for inter. You guys are pretty good. Let's see.
Just a reminder, you can also watch the VODs if you want to like rewatch your matches or whatnot.
Ah yes, the
And
VODs
also
go
don't
up
have to
right
stream
after the
on
stream.
Plus they get uploaded to YouTube so that they...
Yeah, they go
Hey,
up
next.
to YouTube right after the stream, and they go to Twitch right now. As soon as your match is done, you can go watch it on Twitch. Let's get that chat replay. Next up, we got SNESJW versus The Lord.
Jarek, while we wait for that, I'll answer how to counter Eliza IED jump hard punch. That move is really slow.
Easy
You
answer is
can-
DP.
I mean, yeah, but even like most normals will beat it because of how slow it is. Also, if she hits you with jump hard punch in the air, if you're like up forwarding or neutral jumping or some junk, or like you up back and like go block for some reason, she doesn't get anything for it. You fly backwards. The scary part of Eliza is when she starts doing IED jump light kick jump hard punch. That's when it gets spooky scary because that's not slow anymore, and she gets full combo. But if she's just doing jump hard punch, you can just hit her out of it because it's really slow.
Yeah. You can also ching block line cancel it. Like, it's one of the best ways to get... Actually, honestly, the best way to beat an Eliza in general, just like the best way to beat Squiggly is like push blocking. The best way to beat an Eliza just in general, rule of thumb, is chicken block land canceling. That's how you deal with bird insurance. That's how you deal with a lot of her corner pressure. She kind of falls apart because of that, but she's also really, really good at ducking and weaving into people's like blind spots, which is why it makes things like jumping hard IED, jumping hard punch kind of seem tough to deal with, but there are obvious answers.
Also, I'd say, hold back because overhead Elizas like to go overhead. But as an Eliza player, I don't know where my mix-ups are going, so
Yeah. Yo, yep, U2 is a command. Almost anything that you want to be able to do is a command in this. There are very few exceptions to that. SNESJW is still waiting for their opponent. Where are you at, Lord? I don't think Lord is.
I was lied to.
Is that the first time I've ever said I'm an Eliza player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't ever remember saying that. Oh, it feels dirty.
I'm actually surprised that help didn't work. I thought help was a command that provided... It might be defense?
Is it?
Yeah, exclamation mark defense is a thing.
Yeah, there's a big difference between lab and fighting.
They've been working in the labs and felt pretty good. Yeah, I think you've been doing pretty good. Actually, fighting someone else is hard. Yeah. That's one of those weird things where you have to do both. There's no way you're gonna get good just doing one or the other. Did I play BB Tech? No, the answer.
Didn't we have a memes thing?
We do have a meme. Exclamation mark meme.
Alright. What was the one that was
That's a meme.
it got posted. Okay, yeah.
Which one were you talking about? Meme or would you crank me?
Meme.
Oh yeah. Meme one is great. So for people who have been part of the SGC for a long time, you will recognize all of these memes. These are all actual things that were like trending in the SGC. Exclamation mark Sunset used to be there, but someone got rid of it. I mean, that would explain their names, SNESJW. I guess we'll do an open lobby. Who wants to fight SNESJW for the beginner of intermediate?
I do.
No.
That connection sounds awful.
Not you, Yo-Yo. Iron Mandy's... Eddie Time Force. Are they good enough for intermediate?
I don't remember.
Whatever, we'll try it out. Iron Mandy's, unless you think you're a super beginner, then go ahead and hop in. If you think you're a super beginner, then that's okay. Well, someone else will play. Mandy could go again. But I would like to see someone who hasn't played fight SNES. But if no one else does, then I don't mind Sandy going again.
Where's Draco? Can I yell at Draco?
Oh, that's a person who plays this video game. Sort of. I forgot about Draco. Is Iron Mandy's joining? I don't actually know. Or Mighty Time Force? I don't know what they want me.
Draco's gonna hate me.
What are you doing? You link the pleasure guide or something?
I'm spam DMing him.
Oh, nice. Does Draco particularly hate that? Who cares?
Yeah, you're right. I'll keep going.
I'll join.
Iron Mandy's, I don't know if you're trying to join right now or not, but in the off chance you are, here's, well, I was going to give you a link. Give me a second.
I just sent him a letter of his name each time so that he just got spammed by his name. Feels good.
Sent him the noodles. Now he can't stop.
Oh, yeah. He's not
You're
like
underwater. I don't know what that means.
Sounds slightly difficult to play underwater.
I see Mighty Time Force. Okay, hold on. Like them to the game is what I would say, but they're not on my friends list. Add them to my friends. Add them to the...
Wait, yeah, before you leave, have you played PvE? Have you played, as Swagga calls him, Moon Daddy?
Good old Moon Daddy with 5 weapons.
That dude's nuts. His kid's hilarious. I can't wait for Swagga to give up on him because he's too hard, so I get to play him.
Let's play I'm Iron 4. What are you talking about?
League, I guess.
It's
kind of complicated. I think actually playing it isn't going to be hard, but I think being good at it is going to be insanely hard. Like, just going with the weapons that you get sounds pretty easy, but actually setting it up so you have the combos when you need them, that sounds hard.
Mighty Time Force has not added me to their buddy list, nor have they tried to use the Steam lobby link to get in here. I'm gonna assume
Draco's resisted the noodles somehow. I don't know how he's done it this far.
Sure. Sandy, if you want to go ahead and hop in, let's do it, just to keep things going. GGA chat. Yeah.
No R's here.
If you type !command, I think that should give you a list of most of the commands. It's not all of them, but it's like a lot of them.
A variant just popped in.
Yeah, sure, that's fine, I guess. Oh no, that's not variant. Sandy versus.
I mean, in like chat.
Ah, okay. Variant has been going in and out.
What happened to Smashy? You remember Smashy?
Oh my god, I do.
I miss Smashy.
Smashy.
What happened to them? I hope they're alright.
You do.
They're fine.
Very well.
I keep them fed.
Parasol players just keep leaving us.
Good. Good. Hopefully it's Hydra that's next.
Damn. Savage. I like watching Hydra play. That was exciting.
Hydra's cool. Nothing about him. He's just a dirty Parasol player.
So the first thing I'm gonna say is be careful using H-Bang, because H-Bang is weird, but for simplicity purpose, I'm gonna say it's not good because it's really bad on width, and it only covers in a straight line. I already used that button.
So Sandy kind of demonstrated something a little while ago with their Beowulf that I kind of wanted to point out. The stagger pressure can be really good, it can be really tricky, just because your opponent starts pressing a button and you didn't give enough of a gap for them their button to actually come out. They get to punish them when you get a counter hit, and it's exciting. But it can also get you fucked up. So whenever you're doing it as stagger pressure, that means your opponent has a lot of time to press a button that might be invulnerable or be able to press something that can take advantage of that. So if they just mash super and they have the resources to do so, or they use a DP or anything of the sort, you can get punished severely for doing that. And you will cost you your character, because it is indeed a counter hit.
Draco responded, he thought Get Gr8 was over.
Yeah, he already responded to me. I told him he's been replaced. He just said O. Like the letter, not even like the H.
Dang.
What a guy.
Oxygen.
If you overcommitted to punishing the assist, keep an eye on whoever the point character is. It is very important to get damage on them. If you can get a knockdown, even better, because you want to increase their cooldown, but You don't want to overcommit because that just lets the point character get a combo on you, and that sucks. Nice to get damage on the assist, especially because that 50% bonus, but there is a price to pay if you overcommit. Wake up grab! Who gives a fuck?
I see you have the Peacock zoning pattern down. I'm gonna hit you with the level 2 of Peacock zoning. Stop doing the pattern. Like, level 1 is the pattern, but if you keep doing the pattern, it is a pattern, so it becomes easy to get in on.
Yeah.
If you want to try improving your Peacock game, hold M item while you're zoning, and then just run at them with the item, because they can't do anything. Otherwise, they get smacked with an item.
It also helps you convert and do funny combos.
Yeah, M item is really, really good, so I'd suggest playing around with that if you want to level up your Peacock.
If you want to be really ballsy, use L item, and so that way you can throw out M bang whenever you need to.
That sounds awful, I'll be honest. But like,
it's not a smart idea, it's just like one of those things that's like, oh my god, you're fucking insane.
I know, that's the best kind.
Yeah.
Also, when you have them full screen and the zoning's like working, don't be afraid to throw out a Lenny or two. She builds so much meter. Because she uses stand hard punch to zone, if you have 0 meters, she'll build it back so fast.
Good point. There's something else I wanted to say in it.
I'll also say be careful using Bellarod tag every time they're close to you, because that is super punishable. It's the best DP in the game, Bella tag, but you know.
Let's do this in one take.
Blitzer to get out of there. Careful when you commit to Blitzer like that, because until you land, you're not going to recover. And that happened.
Feel Skullgirls, man. Also, I'm wondering if you'd want to switch your double assist on this team. Slide is really good if you can get a setup for the instant overhead low stuff. Peacock kind of has a hard time with that. And H-Bomber is really good for zoning.
Good use of Larry to block the punch food.
Hey, that's cool.
Blocks. Get that silliest slide, though. That's why item is done.
Yeah.
And you get a free conversion if you wanted to. Go into Beam Super, you could have set them into a perfect situation for you to go back to zoning.
And they have to respect it, because you could also end with L George, which is also safe.
Yeah.
Wow. That's the sound the beam makes. Yeah.
Are you chugging out a gallon of water?
Thanks, Sam.
You're welcome.
I heard the unmute sound just for you to go burr.
Yep. Well, it's I have to mute because my nanny's watching a movie. So
No, it's fine. It's just the unmute echoes slightly. So
Yeah.
you can hear it and then just the burr and then back to muting.
I could change the what do you call it? Push to talk, but nah, that's effort.
I push the talk, dude. Push the talk's noisy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wonder if better Discord lets me change the Discord sounds. Wonder if I can make like Megalovania my mute sound.
What would
That'd
be
be
your
pretty good.
unmute sign?
The other half of Megalovania. No, the whole song.
No.
Yeah, so that's another reason why you don't really want to be using H-Bang. If they block it from full screen, it takes so long for you to set up projectiles again. There's so much time for them to just run at you. So try to get that one out of your... Do you know the double snap? Do you know the double snap? No.
Reminder that when you want to restand your opponent, there are certain moves that will restand them in one hit, but the move you did was not one of them. You want to use 2 hits of a normal if that doesn't restand otherwise. To be able
That
to get
B&B
that
does
double snap
actually
and make
restand.
Robo stand up. What were you saying?
That B&B does restand. She just did the jump hard kick too early.
Too early?
Yeah, if you do the jump hard kick too early, then they smack their face on the ground. But if you wait, then it restands. Bella B&Bs are weird.
So you have to wait till they bounce?
No, because they shouldn't. The jump medium punch should hit them towards the ground,
Mhm.
and then you time the jump hard kick so it hits them on the ground, but not
When
as
they're
an
still in
OTG.
the air. That's the same problem I had when I was doing the trial.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
it's kind of weird to time.
Also, was there a disconnect, or did that match finish?
It was a disconnect.
Okay.
Yeah, I fell out.
I think everyone fell out. I think the match just ended arbitrarily.
Easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like Sandy was about to die and it just ended. It was just like, nah, we're not seeing the rest of this.
Yep, don't do that when Lenny's there.
So there's a single hitbox on Gigantic Arm. It doesn't just have a persisting attack box, hitbox. So you have to. Whoa, that was a hell of a catch. Damn. Sorry, that just took the words out of my mouth. What the fuck? I don't even know what I was saying anymore.
Lenny?
Oh yeah. So Lenny eats hitboxes. So because he's Gigantic Arm and Pico was nowhere near to be seen, the only you just lost the hitbox of your Gigantic Arm and then Peacock was able to punish you. The only time it would work is if you would hit both Peacock and Lenny at the same time, because then your hitbox, well, it hit both people at the same time. That's why.
Yeah, everybody's done. Just finish it, get a bunch of damage on the Robo. Robo fell out, just kidding, still kills the Bayo. Other things I'll say about Peacock too is that if you want another way to level up your Peacock game, after a throw, you don't have to commit to Argus. You can do things like set up bombs instead, and then just run at them, and who heck knows what side the bombs you can hit on, they're just going.
So I want to point out something cool about SNES JW's coming setup, because they throw, the cool end problem, because they did the anti-air grab thing, then they used Airshow George to keep it safe, and it was like really well timed, so it was super intentional and it looked really, really cool. So you were able to do the anti-air command grab throw thing on their incoming and make it safe, and then continue the pressure when they land, which is great. The only problem is that there's actually no reason not to hold back there until they land. So the actual mix-up that happens is after they land. Until then, you're just kind of making them hold backwards. There's no mix-up in the air. The better thing to do is if you can turn that into a 50-50 on the ground, like you let it have Airshow George come in and make things safe, but do like a crouching medium punch so you're going under them, so they don't know what side it's hitting on. That's like the best thing to do. And then if you can like cancel your crouching medium punch into the anti-air command grab, then you'll get a 50-50 like convert from Airshow George into the throw. On the downside, it's not as safe if you go into the command throw. If you don't go into the command throw, it's still safe, and you can keep on mixing.
One other thing I'm going to say too, because this is also the biggest thing I noticed when we played, is Peacock Teleport is heckin' good. It moves really fast. It's kind of got like invuln frames, and by kind of I mean it does. The thing is that it's super not safe. It's super punishable, unless they're blocking something already. Then you can abuse the heck out of it. So if you're going to try to teleport to get out of the corner or something, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying do it when they're already blocking a bomb or something, so that they can't hit you out of it.
Oh shit, we had Dry Eyes versus Kibi last time. Fuck. That's fine, whatever. My bad, guys. And I try really, really hard to make sure that it's the same people do not fight 2 weeks in a row. But I fucked up.
It's fine, Crank.
Glad I got great people to play with. More like, get great people!
Wait, hold on a second.
We
But the thing is, Sandy got great people.
Oh, wait, no. Wait, I did it wrong.
Good job.
Here you go, Kibi. Sarabella lives in a society.
You calling her Klein? I will ban you.
I mean, Peacock
Clowns
has the
don't live in a
Joker skin.
society.
How do you know clowns don't live in the society?
Because I don't see clowns anywhere.
I can't argue with that point.
That like ended up being like a really factual and normal statement. I
Yeah.
didn't intend for it to be so, but it's just like you just don't see clowns in society.
See clowns.
Jane22 says, "Can anyone play?" Unfortunately, signups are already closed for this week's Get Great. However, if you type !Discord in the Twitch chat, there's a pretty active looking for games channel that you can post in, and somebody
yeah.
can get you up there.
The best way to find people that'll willing to fight. You can also go to Skullgirls General. They also have a pretty active Discord, kind of, sort of, but they're pretty memey. Yeah.
Lupa putting in double time.
Acrobats are a subclass of clown.
Wait, is that grab assist? Who's the person that used grab assist in tournament? I know someone did it.
Elda.
It was Elda?
Yeah, Elda Toluda plays Pinwheel Grab Assist because the only acceptable assist that Pinwheel offers, except in the case of very specific team compositions where she can use Pinion. Nice!
Nail and Crouch Medium Punch are decent. Oh, it's a viewer assist? Okay. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I did see you use Daisy. Yeah, that's just what I was about to talk about.
Oh,
Daisy is. No, I'll let you do it. Daisy's not a reversal.
So Daisy's not a yeah. So Daisy's not a reversal. Every single character has tools and answers to it, except for Big Band, right? No. Big Band E also has a reversal option now. I found out we can just do level 3. So who gives a fuck? Yeah, no. Every single character has an answer on reaction to Daisy startup. The only situation you should use Daisy is mid-combo for conversion and building a charge, or because, what the fuck? Or because you use it aggressively in neutral by canceling center stage into Daisy, because then it's unjumpable. What is Eliza's reaction on the ground? Level 3. Also DP into level 3.
You can... I'm pretty sure you can Kara DP into Can you Kara DP into Lady of Slaughter? I wouldn't be surprised if you could.
No, you cannot. Lady of Slaughter has way too much startup.
Lame.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can Kara NDP and then like HDP and then have that work.
Would that?
They're grab vulnerable, so it wouldn't. But
so Light is the only one that's not grab vulnerable.
I think Light's grab vulnerable too.
Oh, never mind. So you can only level 3. So Eliza has an answer. Band's level 3 is a little weirder because you have to time it awkwardly. But it's doable. That's cool, I guess.
They don't get any of the fun ways to deal with it. Yeah. Like Bella's heckin' Kara TP into 360.
What is great for it? If you mean Daisy Pusher, the Daisy Pusher is for offense only. Like you use it as like in the middle of your combo, or you use it after center stage. In center stage, it becomes unjumpable because of the extra hit stop. So then you go into Daisy, and then they can't jump it, and then they die.
Yeah, the other grave on the screen, which quickly is not on the screen, is if you tag into her where she comes out of.
Oh, that's what they were talking about. Yeah, the grave sprite. Yeah, that grave is for where Squiggly will come out. Yeah, what everyone else said.
The Squiggly is heckin' good.
What's also cool is that the grave itself has different pictures on it every single time. Whenever you raw tag out, there's like 5 different combinations. The one's like a Ouroboros with Leviathan. Another one is just Squiggly's face. The grave will have a ponytail when it's Squiggly's face. It's really cool.
Nice. That's how you want to be using Daisy.
Good.
That was really good.
That's the Get Great information I like to hear about. The good old great.
That's the important information, really.
Honestly.
Hey, did you guys know you can choose Eliza's outfit and her win pose?
Yeah, depending on what button you're pressing, you can control which win pose.
That's also important.
If you kill which segment button also has unique outfits, I think, if I remember correctly. So
oh yeah, also if you
hit
a Daisy, you get charged. That's a thing too.
Yeah, you can get a full charge after Daisy. You can't fuck up. The timing is kind of tricky and unintuitive. You have to just kind of have the muscle memory for it. But it's cool.
Just quickly trying to own the whole dead thing. I'm jealous. I want some.
The whole being dead thing. I really want to watch the Beetlejuice musical thing that came out. That looked really good.
Beetlejuice got a musical?
Yeah, it's got a lot of catchy lines in it. One of the songs is literally called "The Whole Being Dead Thing," and it's just him being like, Like, we gotta keep this party alive. Well, alive but dead. The whole being dead thing.
And I don't watch enough musicals.
Beetlejuice is just good, to be honest, in general.
Yeah. I haven't seen the original movie either.
So I immediately have advice for this game. Don't play Solo Squiggly.
It can work.
Don't play Solo Squiggly.
Yeah, no, don't play Solo Squiggly. Solo Squiggly, she's probably the hardest character to play solo. The main thing, there are like, I've made a huge dissertation about this at some point, but like, there are 5 or 6 major things that a solo character needs to be able to be amazing in a Golden God. If you have 4 to 6 of them, like, you're pretty good. Squiggly has like 2 of them. Like, she's the worst solo in the game, honestly. She just doesn't
Robo's pretty down there too.
Robo's down there, but at least they get damage.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, from 2
Yeah,
damage you go
Robo
to 3,
damage.
so whatever. Like,
wait, that's almost triple.
Oh my god.
you like to
Like,
see
you
that
went
right
from
up?
2 to
It is
3.
like somewhere in the crevices of Reddit. I can try. I'll try digging it out for you. Let me see. if I
Don't
can
dig
find
through
it.
the Reddit crevices. You'll never come back.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, fighting a solo with solo is almost like, if they're already used to playing a solo, then you're kind of putting yourself at a disadvantage. The best way to fight a solo is to abuse your assist like heck, because they don't get one. You should have so much more pressure.
The main.
But I play Butcher, so you know.
If you find a way, like, again, the reason I say it's not impossible is because the main thing holding Squiggly back is her meter game. If you are very, very comfortable with playing without SBO or Daisy for most of your gameplay, then it works out fine. Then what makes her really, really strong is her mid-screen double snaps. And that's like the thing that she's got that makes her acceptable as a solo. But A, you have to be really good at mid-screen double snaps, which is already really fucking hard. And B, you have to be really, really comfortable with getting charges between like all of your attacks, because it's the only way you're going to safely be able to build a charge, since you're not going to be using Daisy. And SBO means you lose the main thing that Squiggly has going for her, where she's the queen of neutral, because if you have a punch charge and an SBO, 1 meter, then with SBO you become the best neutral character in the game. And once you get hit confirmed, it doesn't matter. You can just Skullgirls anybody.
It's not like
Yeah.
Team Squiggly loses the mid-screen double snap either. She still has it.
Yeah, Team Squiggly is still... But, like, the thing is, like, that's what she has as a solo that other characters wouldn't have. Not as easily. Okay, yeah. Alright. Time to go through Reddit.
Also, you should be able to just jump around Big Band a bunch with jump light kick. Like, all these... He's doing a lot of super jumps or double jumps and then falling jump light kicks. You should be air-to-airing all of those with jump light kick. Squiggly jump light kick is heckin' good. Air-to-airs are something Squiggly is very good at. You don't even get a level 3 reversal with solo Squiggly. Is level 5 invincible? Level 5 is invincible, right?
Well, if I was what?
5 meter DP. Is Squiggly level 5 invincible?
It's not. It's hit invincible. You can still be
Oh,
found.
okay.
Mike Z confirmed that that was a bug. I did not know it was a bug. I was just kind of like, "Hey, Mike, why'd you choose to do this?" And Mike's like, "Oh no."
I mean, though, if you're gonna do a level 5 reversal, you could also just do a DP reversal, because that means you have punch charge, so...
Yeah. That was the worst. I successfully pulled off a level 5 on Yo-Yo, but then Yo-Yo countered it with a Daisy, and I was like really upset about that. I'm like, what?
Feels like a good character.
Oh. Don't start.
It doesn't even remember.
Alright, I found the dissertation.
Round start 8 train. That's a... But I guess it's a Squiggly, so, you know... It's like to jump. If I were you, Kubi, I would make a habit of not doing center stage and know it's going to hit. Otherwise, just don't push the Daisy. To be fair, Yo-Yo, Cloud's team is also heckin' laggy. Even offline, because that's like what he does. Street Fighter Vile looking.
One of the lines is, now let's talk Squiggly. Reversals. Squiggly has Liver Mortis and Dragon Punch. Both are very bad.
Not wrong.
Oh no, this is not accurate. I need to update this because I called Daisy Pusher a reversal here.
Oh no!
That's not good.
No.
When did I write this? It's like 2015 or some shit? It was 3 years ago. Yes, it was actually 3 years ago.
Jeez.
This needs an update.
When you were bad at the game?
I mean, whenever I say not bad at the game. Alright, so here's the dissertation for whoever wanted it. It's not 100% accurate. Oh, it's not JW who wanted it. It's not 100% accurate, but it's close enough. It gets the point across.
Oh, I will once again throw out the reminder, please punish things like punish supers and junk with heavy buttons. That is quite good.
The more important thing is, if you don't know if you can punish it with a heavy button, then do a heavy button. Because unless it's tournament, it doesn't matter. So like, if you find out that it's not punishable by a heavy button, now you made a note to yourself. But if you don't know or don't remember, press heavy punch, and you'll find out. Learn.
And there's some supers too that like for some reason Gregor, I can punish it with a heavy half the time. So I just use mediums, because that thing sucks.
Now, with lag, overheads become a 0-100 because you're supposed to disconnect, so Alt F4.
Hey, nothing left to see here.
You say that, Yo-Yo, but my Parasol corner game is based on medium counter hits.
Alright, that's 5 games.
Not even heavies.
That was actually a pretty good match between QB and Dry Eyes. That was actually a lot more even than I expected. That was good shit.
Hello, Sharko. Why have I not made a heavy counter hit Parasol route that starts with stand hard punch?
Because you were too busy to do it. You were too. Every time you try to do that, you get too distracted and try to do corner things again.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna do it in the corner anyway.
Well, there you go. Hey there, Sharka. Good to see you here.
I'd have to use an assist.
I can't. I'm like staring at the Daisy Pusher as a reversal. I need to cross that out. All right. I'm gonna actually edit that right now because of those nightmares. I'm gonna do that right now. But first, let's go ahead and get Oh wait, never mind. I'm fighting Hydra. Fuck. All right. Well, I'm gonna fight you, Hydra. Then I'm gonna fix this bullshit. You edit archived posts? Actually, can I?
If they're not having fun, what's the point?
Wait, what happened?
Yes, I can edit this post. It says this thread is archived. New comments cannot be posted and votes cannot be cast. But apparently I can edit it, so that's kind of cool, I guess.
I'm pretty excited for the new Guilty Gear. It looks
Are
pretty.
you?
I mean, I'm not hype, but I'll play it.
Really?
I'll be hype if they announce Dizzy or Jacko again.
I am surprised.
Really?
Because you hated that game because it kept on feeling like it was super inconsistent. Every time you play the game, you start screaming in agony.
They're super toning it down. And from what I've heard, they've kind of fixed that.
Maybe. They look like they're dumbing down the game again, which is going to make me hate it even more than Accent Core. Accent Core is peak Guilty Gear, and I just cannot enjoy another Guilty Gear since then.
I think this one's also auto combos. I'm like pretty sure.
Oh my fuck.
No, it's not auto combos. They tried to combo. If you combo a light into heavy, the heavy just puts them full screen, so that's all you get.
What?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
But you can't smash them through the wall of a stage and get full combos, so that's kind of fun.
So it's like Walmart brand Tekken?
It's like MK versus DCU, my favorite fighting game of all time.
wait, MK versus DCU?
Yeah.
Did you not know that existed?
No, how's this different from Injustice?
It's a 3D fighter.
Oh no! Okay. Hydra ready up, let's go, let's fight.
It had EX moves, but they didn't cost anything. It was just the special moves with adjust frame.
What?
And that made it EX.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
And that's kind of like Tekken. It's just lightning moves, right?
It was much worse than Tekken.
I mean, I assume it's worse than Tekken because here I am talking praises about Tekken every week.
Also, it wasn't like a hard just frame, like Electric's. It was very easy.
The game like 30 FPS? Like, how is it? Oh.
This was like the beginning of PS2 era.
I don't think I want to talk about this.
I watch tournament footage of it sometimes when I'm really bored. They have a rage mode that like powers you up. Activating rage mode is an unblockable knockdown that some characters just get the combo off of. so that's fair.
I get what?
Good game.
Real quick, what assists are good in a Fuqua plus double team? Double really likes drill. I would really only run drill there. Fuqua can kind of use... She can use slide pretty well, she can use bombers pretty well. MK vs DC wasn't, like, excited busted, it was just bad busted. Double contra reds don't work like that, unfortunately. Look.
Oh, that sucks. I didn't have meter.
If that was on reaction to the dive kick, that was heckin' good.
It was not.
Ooh, Cello. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be tumble running a lot, especially against Squiggly with punch charge because it's a really free daisy.
Oh, I thought the sending hard punch would autocorrect fast enough. I'm upset.
How good is Squiggly Band? Band's probably Squiggly's best partner. And by probably, I mean he is. And Band likes a good amount of Squiggly assists too, so... Crouch Light Punch out of use! I wouldn't say it's the best team. Trip's team is heckin' dumb with Squiggly. But Trip's...
I got so greedy. I didn't play neutral because I want to get the crouching light kick hit so I can get the TOD. I'm upset.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be doing match, especially in the corner. You don't need to do match for stuff against Band. You have other options. And if you don't know what those are, then heckin' yell at me and I'll show you. I've already showed you the one that just removes all of his mashing things. Yeah, but like Triv's team's resets are literally unblockable. You ain't doing nothing. You're not blocking Triv.
Triv is so fucking good at this game. I wish he played
Grown Up Umbrella? I think it's her sister. I don't know the lore. I have 2,000 hours in this game and I've never played story mode.
Umbrella is Parasol's sister, yes.
Oh, Babu sister. With a giant horse world-eating fucking umbrella.
If you're talking about that color scheme, I'm pretty sure that one's heckin' a pony color. If I remember correctly.
I thought that was Fluttershy, but I'm pretty sure it's actually Umbrella.
Is it?
Yeah.
I swear it said that on the wiki. Hold on.
No, I looked it up too. It's not Fluttershy. I remember it specifically saying it's not Fluttershy.
But Robo has the one.
Yeah.
The rainbow one.
That's what
Rainbow
I
Dash,
still
yeah.
treat it as. I still treat it as what it is Fluttershy, but I'm pretty sure like the official reference is that.
Looking it up. I mean, I'm doing both because I have the 2 monitor special. Nice. Like it's the cornerback. You did not need a super there, but if you're going for the extra damage, I guess.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Oh, that looks laggy. Okay, yeah, no. So Wiki says it is Umbrella. Wiki calls it Somersault.
Oh, you conchoed. Interesting.
I'm getting so much lag. I got kicked out.
I'm getting a lot of... Oh, man.
I'm not.
What?
Well, good news, Dr. PhD. If you go play them's fighting herds, which me and Sam actually looked at again recently, they made a lot of improvements. It's still weird playing gravity scaling on the SP engine, but... Sure, you can wiki list both. Yeah, it's close enough that it could totally be either. Yeah, they still haven't added level 3s, which is heckin' weird.
Also, I like. I was pressing Paprika buttons because we're still with cousin it because she was in the ponies at the time, so she was. And like, Paprika has some weird like super with her cricket basket where she just bursts out of projectiles everywhere.
What? What? Oh my god, Daisy didn't come out. Why? Why?
I'm not able to watch this, so this sounds heckin' great.
The stream. The stream.
That's so behind. That's like 2 seconds. I can't do that.
I know it's awful terrible. I mean, no.
Like, my attention span's not that long.
No.
Facts.
Oh no.
That one's like, actually, that's not even a joke.
that was just like real. Damn. I feel like Penny would have negative attention span because she needs to do multiple things at once, and Penny is very quickly making my attention span drop from 2 seconds to about negative 10,000 or whatever. Because I've learned to play 4 different games at once. I had Skullgirls Beta and Skullgirls Open because I was too lazy to wait in the lobby.
Yeah, I've done that too. It's like good.
There was also a time when we tried to play Hearthstone Skullgirls. That was still probably one of the funniest things we've ever done. That was so fucking funny. There was like a whole meta to it, but being like how long we wanted to make our combo so we can like make our turn and all that.
Yeah. I want to put that out. We should do that one of these Gr8 tournaments where you have to play 2 games at once.
Sounds pretty great. I'm totally down for that.
Have to be some like free like chess or something, but I don't know.
Like timed chess.
Yeah. But it should be easier than chess. It should be like checkers. Dude, I can love check. I hate checkers.
I love how quickly you change there. It's like, God, I love check.
No, checkers is the worst, dude. I fucking hate checkers. You want a fun story? Cracker Barrel. They had the Cracker Barrel that was out of range. The Cracker Barrel that my family went to had tables everywhere with full checker sets on them, and we just played checkers like instead of eating food like a normal person. And it was the worst. So, Connect 4, that's a good idea. Yo-Yo says, Crank, use your corner combos with assist. Crank is currently away. We'll take your message later.
Frank cannot respond while fighting.
Oh, with cross-up grab, back to the corner.
Frank does the same thing I do, where you can't talk and play at the same time, otherwise something's going to give. If I try to focus while talking, my talking slowly is like...
Oh, okay, run up DP. I know you know this already, but I'm saying it anyway. Please don't do run up Bella DP, it's so bad.
Thank you.
I know you know it, but like, come on.
Oh my god, fuck!
Ooh, with a level 3.
I was like so concentrated and it just all came out at once. God damn it.
Ooh, Tumble Run. Yeah, don't... Tumble Run less. That's my biggest advice. Tumble Run's not as good as you think it is.
The instant counters are getting me a lot, but no one does that, and I'm assuming that's for a reason.
It's so unsafe.
What was that about corner combos and me not talking?
Yo-Yo said do corner combos with your assist.
I mean, I should. I really should. I have an optimal corner combo, but I just... It's too hard. I don't trust myself to do it consistently at all. I get it like 1 out of 3 tries.
Also, the thing about you not talking is you can't do it while you're playing.
This is also true. I mean, I can, but like I come off as severely brain damaged, and I don't want to do it.
You also come off as very aggressive sometimes. I thought you were mad at me a lot of the time when we played Tekken in the Lord. I genuinely thought you were mad at me just because of the way you talked.
Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Like it's one of those things where it's like even if I'm just like trying to be like TCM lecture, you'll hear me talk a lot less until it's like time between the games. It's one of those things I just can't do. I'm trusting you to give the proper advice to me or Hydra. Or
me give advice.
I mean, I was talking about Connect 4, but sure.
Close enough.
Champapil. Going with that one. Welcome. 3v3 with the Empinion combo. I can kill with 1 burst, 1 meter. I have a touch of death with Parasol Empinion.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
It's 3 bars. But it might be 2v3. I don't remember. I have it on play somewhere. It's like a hatred route. It's kind of cool. Hatred routes are great.
Alright, Hydra, my advice to you is you need to CC less.
Whoa, that is also not a reversal. Do not use BFF. If you want an invincible reversal, use the heckin' drill. You can at least make it like pseudo safe for fireball. Don't use BFF. Whoa, PBGC hard kick. I know that was a misinput, but still. Tear toss. All right, work on your inputs a little bit. There's a lot of misinputs there at the end. I'm assuming it was a little bit of panic, but
I'm panicking.
no, new hatred routes are pretty easy. Old hatred routes were awesome because they had like 7 ground bounces. I miss old hatred routes.
My brain feels so fuzzy playing. Like I'm like trying to just remember all the different decisions I used to make while I'm doing a combo, and like now I'm just like, what the fuck is my route? Where am I? Is this Tekken?
How do I sidestep?
How do I
I did Korean backdash.
I still try to Korean backdash in 2D games. It's a problem.
I did that too. Oh jeez.
Light punch, light
This
punch.
is not that bad on Parasol.
It's like pseudo wave dashing, so I mean it's like not the worst muscle memory, but like damn.
I mean, if you reverse the input, it is wave dashing on Mishima's.
Ah shit. I thought I could stagger that. Good jump. I thought you were gonna run stop again. Concho!
Started Get Great today blocking the tech and stuff. Yeah, the mids or overheads thing is weird, but now I'm too used to it. Pillar.
The like punches are the tech buttons and not the ground.
What? Punches are the tech buttons? Oh. Yeah, that's because... How would you tech command grabs them? With all 4 buttons?
Yes.
So that's terrible.
Hands off.
Hey, double snap.
Ah!
Hey, no double snap.
It's fine. One more brain double
Hey,
snap.
discount double snap. Built more meter that way.
Here. There's no missed lethal, just hilarious BM.
Plus. Whoa. Run it. Hydra, it's a good meme, but please.
He needs the 2C bless. The only
Hydra, I know that like the DP and the conchos are the good memes, but like, come on. Yep, there goes Bike Guy. Thanks for helping. Oh, dash too many times. I can feel Hydra like panicking with these inputs.
What?
I got you.
Oh, went overhead again. Okay, you should definitely rely less on that stand light punch 50-50. Because it's so mashable. Definitely start looking at some other corner stuff. I'm always a fan of burst baits into Oki, but you know, there's other things you can do too.
Okay. Overcommitted to things that only work on people that don't jump forward. Definitely struggled until that very last game. You took a long time to adjust to the fact that I just kept on going low. I stopped doing overheads after the first game, I think, for the most part. Maybe I'm misremembering, but like I really tried to go low on you to like condition you to down back. And when you finally started down backing, like you weren't even pillaring for until like after I don't know. There was like a very early on you started pillaring and then he stopped for a long time. So when I finally got you to down back at the very end, I didn't actually really get to cash off on that. But that was the thing. So you shouldn't wait too long to adjust to how often someone's going high or low. The DPs were stupid. Don't do that. Yeah. Like the DP for Bella is like really only good to like anti-air, but she has better anti-air options. It's like not much of a reason to do it.
Stand light kick is one of the best anti-airs in the heckin' game.
Mm-hmm. And also, you had a like drill assist. Like what you should have done is like if I was jumping in on you, you should have gone for Excella Bella and then just used call drill to make it safe. In the off chance I blocked it, and then you would have been able to continue pressure. Like that's just a better way to deal with that.
Or just smack your head with medium punches. That thing's stupid.
I will Bella DP. All right,
I mean, if you're
I'll-
committed,
don't let
at
me
least you know
stop
what you like.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where it's like, well, if that's what you want to do, then don't let me stop you by any means.
Everyone's got to be known for something, you know?
You know, 360 Cerebella. Do it all the time.
You haven't done that in so long.
I haven't, and I wish I did.
H-Drill is not safe on block, but Drill Assist is safe because you're not the one doing the drill.
Yeah, Drill Assist is safe like because of Walmart brand reasons, like not for real. What are you known for?
You jump too much.
Were
Jumping.
you this? Yeah, I was gonna say, weren't you the squad that
Upwarding.
jumped way too much? You had the same problem
Too
Emmy
much.
did.
Every time we play a set, I'm sitting in a call going, yo, stop jumping. I'll jump in air grab over and over, then I'm like, all right, I'm going to go low he up forwards. I can't make him stop.
What am I known for?
Heck mashing.
Oh,
Grabbing that really... You even were playing a set
That
earlier, and
was
I'm like,
really
even
mash.
if you had a different username, you did grab plus assist. It didn't work because the assist hit, and then you grabbed again.
grab. Yep, grab. 2 C's, Hydra. 2 C's.
I'm just... If you're going to commit to Bella DP, at least you'll be known for it, you know?
Yeah, it'll be your kind of thing because no one else does that. No one in their right mind would do that. So Bella DP, make that your thing, and also you screaming help in chat. It's like the two things you do.
Help.
Hitbox has negative distance.
I'm known for pretending to be good, but actually just clutching on butchers instead.
What's this picture? What
Second
are you,
good.
what are you trying to show me? You know, deep down, I was actually afraid that the legs that she's reaching out with would not be invulnerable. For some reason. Like Guilty Gear style, like 6P, like only the top half of your body is invulnerable.
Good
I
Get Gr8.
think that's it, right? For
That
the
is
day?
it. There's nobody left. Everybody dead.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you. Wait, Yo-Yo wants to jump in here and play some more. Wait, jump.
I'm not
jump
playing
some
against
more?
you.
Oh,
I
come in
can't mentally handle it.
I DP mid combo because I can't restand. I mean, alright. Let's see. What characters do you play?
Parting words, play Tekken, play Idol Wizard, play, what else have we been playing?
Yeah,
Play
okay.
Skullgirls.
This is not something y'all have been playing, but I legitimately think it is the best single player game that came out this year. It is the most amazing game, probably some of the best writing I've seen this decade.
Idol Wizard.
Play Control by Remedy. Remedy's the company.
Yeah, no, that thing's been popping off.
I hope
called?
that game is getting the popularity it deserves because Control.
in the
It's
Game
called
of the Year
Control.
awards.
I call it Control Remedy because if you Google Control Remedy, that's the easiest way to find it. That game is amazing. It is.
It's
a
up for
bit.
Game of the Year.
I really hope it gets it. Like, I really hope people stop talking about Death Stranding and just start like dripping about freaking. Control. That game.
Hold up, wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you a great joke. You and everyone here in the stream, it's a great joke
Let me hear this.
with Game of the Year. It is very likely that the game to get Fighting Game of the Year
Mhm.
is heckin' Jump Force.
Let's Jump Force.
Exactly. It's got like Naruto characters and JoJo characters.
Oh,
and
that
Hunter x Hunter
one.
characters. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Weren't they gonna add All Might to that?
Did they not?
I don't think they did.
I don't know anything about it, but I know it's. I've seen some gameplay. It kind of looks gross.
Is Jump Force the team fighter, or is that not the team fighter?
It's a team fighter, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
'cause that's the
team
one where-
arena fighter.
That's the one where One Punch Man's like, in order to make him fair, they like he can't be
No, he's
here
not
for the
in that
first 2
game.
minutes of the match.
No, that's the One Punch Man specific game.
Oh, that's
not even
unfortunate.
Jump
That
Force.
was brilliant in my opinion.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. No, seriously,
There
Control
is actually.
Remedy is one of the best written games ever. For those guys who want a quick synopsis, it's a game where supernatural things exist, and the game does not hold your hand at all to help you understand what's going on. You feel just as confused as the main character while you're playing, and the best part about the main character is the main character is having just as much fun as you are. Like when the main character's like, I did not come here to like do all this stuff, but holy shit, this is cool. Like she is super badass like that. Saitama was brilliant from fan service, terrible from a game design standpoint. I mean, again, the One Punch Man fighting game did a brilliant job of balancing him, where he still does kill everyone in one punch, but for the first 2 minutes of the game, he's just not there. I think that's super
Also-
cool.
I'd also argue like flavor's a big part in game design too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for a game like that, yeah, you need heavy flavor for you.
Anyone
Have you
who's
seen what happens? Have you
Go ahead.
seen what happens when two Saitamas fight each other?
no.
They just punch each other. Like they don't like they fight like a normal fighting game, except they both have hyper armor, so there's no hits done anything. If one Saitama loses all their health, they just kind of like go back to their normal stance, and they're just like, "Oh, I left the cooker on," and then just walk away.
That's pretty cool.
Who calls it a cooker?
I've heard it called a cooker. America's the only place that doesn't really call it a cooker.
There's so many things you can cook.
Yeah, but you cook with it.
I'm gonna call my microwave a cooker.
A micro cooker. Cooker's a stove.
It's a microwave.
Well, yeah, it's like if anyone who's had like a game design conversation with me, something I'll often say is that it's not hard to make a game. It's hard to make a good game. And what I mean by that is like it's not hard to make a platformer. Anybody can make a platformer. What makes a platformer good is the flavor and like the love and the like detail you put into the game. That extrapolates to pretty much everything. Also, for those guys who actually like Death Stranding, this is the first time I finally started taking notes on game design. I literally have a paper on why that game is a piece of shit. So
It sounded like it was gonna lead up to something grand. It's just like it's a piece of shit.
now the game is like, the game is not actually a piece of shit. It's also not a masterpiece. Don't start with me. It is not for this stream. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will talk to you guys next time. I have to go, but y'all are great. Thanks for stopping by. If you want to apply all the things that you are practicing, feel free to tune in for Skullgirls Be Great every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, a standard Skullgirls tournament. Get some tournament experience in, help fight those nerds. I don't understand Strand games. Yeah, Death Stranding is too big brain for the United States. If you guys are just here for the weekly advice and practice and just want motivation to practice more often, then do not worry. We will go live every Saturday at every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, etc., etc.
And if you're here to listen to the host talk about unrelated things, we run a tournament every Wednesday.
Yeah, like, yeah. It's like starting to bleed into Get Great, but I think we got a good handle on it to like not under prioritize or undermine the advice.
I mean,
so that's pretty
my
good.
biggest problem is like when casting a tournament, we have a lot of like regulars, so it's hard to say the same thing every week, you know. But Get Great, there's always something to say.
Yeah, it's literally my job. Like whenever I go to majors and I have to like commentate stuff, it's just like I try to take advantage of the fact that I know how they play, but it's like you basically have to say the same shit over and over and over again and make it sound exciting every time. Which is it's doable. It's not that it's not hard to do. It's just that we've been doing the stream for like 3 years.
Oh yeah, it's been going for a long
Yeah,
time.
I just kind of want to fuck around at this point. Like the stream's not growing, it's not shrinking. It's just been about the same healthy level, and I'm okay with that.
I noticed
How many of
like
these heckin' things have we done?
I noticed that the only time as well that was bleeding in the Get Great is whenever it gets to intermediate, because I think it's the same logic where it's like we know these people and we can't really say much because they're like higher level than.
We've definitely said other weeks. Like I'm not saying anything here because this is just Skullgirls.
Yeah. What was the
Done 122 B grades.
We've done 122 B grades, which is insane. That's more than 2 years worth, like 2.5 years worth. And we've been doing Skullgirls Get Great since September or October of 2015, 2016?
Yeah, I mean, this was going when I started. So
2015. We've been doing
this,
Get Great
my
since
second week of Get Great, I think is when you took it over.
Oh shit. Like March or something?
Yeah.
Like February or March 2016. I think it was February 2016.
Yeah, something like that.
I remember taking over just around my birthday.
I remember going to the first one and going, it's like, all right, I don't think I'd come back. And then I go to the second one, and when you were doing it, I was like, I'm coming back. This is dope.
Was Josh B there for that one or no?
No.
Yes.
Okay, was it just me?
I thought it was.
Yeah, it was, I think... I don't remember. I remember watching the VOD of it somewhere. I remember you saying, wow, this person has B and Bs but no neutral, and it's still true.
I mean, you're getting... The neutral is definitely come up in your parasol and your parasol only. No offense, but
Yeah, I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. I don't play Eliza. I play Butcher's Assist.
So the games and stream, you need all the motivation. Don't worry, we're here to give it to you. If you want more motivation to practice regularly, people are always looking for games on our Discord, and our Discord is supposed to be a friendly, safe haven of Skullgirls. Don't bring drama there, but you bring yourself and your thirst for games. Type !DISCORD. And please don't bring drama because I'm getting real sick and tired of it.
Unless you want to like flame solo bands, I guess that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Here's all the motivation you ever need, Sandy Dandy. Okay, close the stream.
What'd you do? Did you just clap?
Yeah, just clap. Close the stream. Close the stream.
I did this joke last week.
No, heck you.
Some things never change.